Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Cooking with Tom. I'm Tom, and today we're going to be cooking some baked chicken. The first thing we're going to do is preheat your oven to 425. So if you're following along, preheat your oven to 425, and let's focus on starting with the sauce. So I already have chicken. I bought about a pound of chicken. I have it laid out on some tin foil. I have some ingredients, some seasonings that I'll list on the screen, and a little bit of oil, Parmesan. So let's just get straight to it. I'm definitely not a professional, but we're gonna do our best, and you'll have no excuses, because if I can do it, you can definitely do it as well. So let's start with the sauce. First thing we're gonna add is some brown sugar. So we're gonna do a half tablespoon of sugar. So let's just do a half tablespoon and put that shit in right there. 1 teaspoon of paprika. Half teaspoon of garlic powder. Do a half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon pepper. I'm not sure how you measure a half teaspoon with this thing grinding. I'm just gonna do a bunch of pepper. Hopefully it's not too much. And that's probably good. Cool, so that's everything that we need in this little here sauce. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna drizzle the chicken. So you wanna make sure that your chicken is not too thick. About a 1/2 inch thick is good. These are really tiny pieces, so I didn't have to cut it at all or tenderize it at all, but if you have thicker pieces, you can consider cutting it in half or smashing it down so that it's, the same size or about 1/2 inch thick. Now all we're gonna do is drizzle this here chicken with some olive oil. Just a little drizzle. And we're gonna wanna make sure that we get the whole chicken, so I'm just gonna mix this with my hands and just make sure we get that oil all over the chicken to make it taste delicious. Okay, so I have the seasoning, so I'm going to mix that seasoning with my hand, or really maybe I should use a little fork. Ooh, the paprika makes it nice and red. Let's get this out of the way. That's my oven. It's preheated to 425. What joy. I got this here chicken seasoning. I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this all over. Remember, you wanna get both sides, not just one side. Flip it over, do the same thing. And if you run out of sauce, you can always make more sauce, or seasoning, I guess I would call this. Get both sides. Nice. Spread that around. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just do the best you can. By the way, this is the first time that I'm making this recipe. I usually cook by myself and I just make whatever the hell I want, but I'm actually trying to do some good stuff today. Okay, so I think that was it. I wrote some notes, let me make sure. Chicken on tin foil, drizzle with oil, add seasoning. We're cooking this on 425 for 20 minutes. So that's the chicken. The chicken is ready to go. It does look pretty good. Check it out. Pretty good looking. Now we gotta get the broccoli. So broccoli is way easy. I'm just gonna put this over here because we're gonna cook both of them at the same time. The broccoli is pretty easy. You just gotta cut it a little bit. Like so. This might be too much for this pan, we'll see. If you're not quite tan grande como yo, then you can cook less. And the broccoli is gonna be super easy. All we're gonna do is salt, pepper, and olive oil. Consumable size. I do have somewhat of a larger mouth. And so I can eat the big shit, but we don't want it. And so I want some space on these. I want them to be able to cook independently. I don't want them on top of one another. So it looks like we could fit a couple more. And the best way to learn how to cook is to just start trying. And when you cook, when you eat a lot of food like I do, it becomes really annoying and like burdensome to cook, but it's like part of being an adult is knowing how to fucking cook. You save money, you know what's in it, and it's just all around better. So I'm kind of running out of space, but I think we just got enough space to fit these on. Cool. Broccoli's ready. So I'm gonna cover these fuckers in oil. A good amount. I mean, that's what makes it taste good. If you are watching your calories, you don't have to add as much oil, but the oil is what makes it taste good. The broccoli at least. The oil and the salt. Maybe I'm gonna put a little bit more actually, because I want these to be deliciosa. And I'm working on my Spanish. Maybe if I learn Spanish, I can do these in Spanish as well. Do YouTube videos. Because there's like a billion people who don't speak English, or who speak Spanish rather, and I would like to connect with them. Okay, broccoli looks good. I'm gonna add some salt. And I'm sure there's gonna be some fuckers watching this video are like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. And that's okay, maybe I don't, but the trying is what matters. And I think this video, the reason why I'm making this cooking video, maybe I'll make more, is because people don't know how to cook. They know even less than I know how to cook. And so if I can do it, you can do it. I said that before, I'll say it again. That's the idea. Cool, so this looks good. Salt, pepper, oil. Nice. So both of these are ready for the oven. I'm gonna cook both of them at 425 for 20 minutes. So I'll meet you back in 20 minutes. Booyah. Okay, there's the chicken. And there is the broccoli. So, I'm gonna let these cool a little bit, and then I'm gonna top them, the broccoli with Parmesan cheese, and I'm gonna top the chicken with parsley. I didn't mention this, but I have rice cooking. If you don't have a rice cooker, I highly recommend you get one. It's easy, you just throw in some water and then it does it for you. I'm also gonna have this avocado with the meal. So I'll show you the end picture of what it looks like. That's the first episode of Cooking with Tom. If you enjoyed this, give me a like, give me a subscribe, let me know what you would like to see next. If you're new to cooking, give this a try. If you actually did this, how did it go? And that's pretty much it. Until next time, I'll catch you later.